Welcome to the Kameron Show. I'm your friend, Cameron Tyler, and I am so happy you're here today. And I'm so excited because it's our Halloween episode coming to you live from Dude IDK Studios in Denver. I'm here with my favorite ghost, Alex Mezzetti.
Hello.
Also known as my ex-husband. If you're a longtime listener, and I mean truly the OG, you'll remember that Alex was our very first guest in our very first episode last season. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Well, I had to have you come back for the Halloween episode because you're my favorite haunting, I have to say, which you should take as a compliment. I'm haunted by a lot.
I'm one of the good ones.
You're one of the good ones. I want to start because some of our friends at home might not be OGs. They might not be longtime listeners. I'm going to start with some familiar questions.
All
Let's
right.
get the hard one out of the way, Alex. If you had to introduce yourself to someone who doesn't know you in 10 words or less, how would you introduce yourself?
This one again. I really struggled last time, but I feel like 10 words or less, I'm just dilly-dallying my way through life at this point. So
I think that's a perfect description.
I think everyone says I am the dilly-dallyer that they know. So it sums me up pretty well.
I wouldn't describe you any other way. Actually, I could think of a few
Thank you.
ways.
Thank you so much.
I could think of a few ways to describe you. Okay, that's a great description. I love that. If you know that about Alex, you know what you need to know to go into this episode. Now, just to set the tone, and maybe this will have to do with Halloween and maybe it won't, but if you were to close your eyes and envision your aura, what color do you see?
First thing was gold.
Wait, is that what you said last time? I don't actually remember
No,
what you said
I
last
said
time.
purple last time.
Oh, you did.
Does that mean I'm doing well? Gold is very strong.
That's interesting because purple was pretty regal. Gold is pretty regal. So it's, once again, you're in the presence of royalty. You recognize that. You understand that you are with a queen. You're appreciating me. And that's what we love to see here at the Kameron Show. Okay. So since this is our special Halloween episode, we have a few Halloween things in store. I'm going to start by following up with our two usual questions with 3 spooky questions.
Perfect.
They're not like totally spooky, but I do want to know this because actually I've seen one picture of you at Halloween from last year when you were Velma from Scooby-Doo, which was iconic. But what's your favorite Halloween costume you've ever had or your favorite Halloween memory?
That's tough. Honestly, the first thing that comes to mind, I feel like it's pretty classic. Everyone did at some point in their life. I was a giant red M&M when I was a kid, like full-on big circular M&M suit with the white gloves, and I just felt really comfortable in that moment. So I guess it stuck with me more than I remember.
Was your brother Nick the yellow one?
No, I don't remember what he... Oh, there was actually one year when we were teens. Him and I both dressed up as basically the characters from White Chicks.
That is problematic.
And it was incredible. We were judged so hard, but we were just living for that moment. So that was probably top tier. Eminem.
I love that.
Second place.
Why don't you explain to our friends who are now watching, because this season is also being broadcast in video. Why don't you explain what we're wearing tonight?
Well, I think we kind of had to run with who we truly are. So I am the Golden Retriever energy, and you are the classic Black Cat. I bring the fun, you bring the depressing realism.
Wow.
Which is essential at times, so it's a good balance.
I posted last month on your birthday, there's no one in the world I would rather be divorced from. And I really mean that. Okay, so wait a minute. That wasn't one of the questions, just so you know. I have 2 other questions.
Oh, I'm here for all the questions.
But I'm not surprised at all that you were the red M&M because you turned so red.
Stop. Oh my God, I
He's
do.
red right now.
I love that now. It's unique.
Do you believe in ghosts?
100%.
Do you really?
Oh,
We've never discussed this, actually.
If we go down this road, it would take the whole pod, but I'll just say I will never use a Ouija board again. in my life because I am traumatized.
No, actually, are you kidding?
100%. 100%.
Wait, tell me about it.
Okay, the one main one that absolutely just shook me was me and a bunch of friends in high school were using it in my basement in the middle of the night. I think it was like between 2 and 3 a.m. in the morning. And we just kept asking it questions, and it just kept saying, "Dad dead, dad dead." My dad was up in Vermont alone, closing our camp for the weekend, for the winter. And we didn't talk to him that night at all. But the next day, he called my mom in the morning and he was like, "Lee, the craziest thing happened at like 2:30 in the morning. There was banging around the entire outside of the camp. He went out there. There was nobody around. And it was exactly when we were using the Ouija board. It gives me goosies to this day.
Are you being for real?
I have no reason to lie. It was the last time I ever used the Ouija board. I will not use it again. And that was one of many situations that just terrified me. But also it was really cool in a weird way.
I mean, that's mostly scary to me.
Yeah, no, we were all kind of crying in fear for a while. But looking back, it was a unique experience.
Do you believe that ghosts are like inherently good or inherently bad or both?
That's a tough one. Honestly, I think they're kind of just lingering. I think maybe there's some good, maybe there's some bad, but I think for the most part they're just stuck. But I don't really know like all the details on ghostism or the lifestyle, I guess.
It's good to recognize that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna act like I'm very well versed, but I think they're just kind of here figuring out what they have to get by and then move on.
I like to think that I could have a ghost friend. This is probably along the lines of like me wanting to have an imaginary friend, which I've had many, by the way. Because I am a believer in the imaginary friend. I don't necessarily believe in ghosts. But then again, what is a ghost really? Is my imaginary friend not a ghost? I don't know. It depends how you define a ghost. But if you had a ghost friend, like a friendly ghost, who followed you through life and was your ghost companion, what would they be named?
Oh, I don't know. That's like naming a pet. You really have to put some time and effort into it.
Well, but you're not naming them. They have a name.
Oh.
What is it?
I don't know. It would
What
probably
comes
be
to
like
you?
an old soul. I'm thinking like a Charles or like a Frederick. Some old soul that's just kind of lingering around, freaking me out at times and helping me out at times when I'm alone. So just something old, maybe Bartholomew. I don't know.
Your
Something
friendly
weird.
ghost would be an old man named Bartholomew.
Okay. Well, when you put it that way, it just sounds creepy.
Mine would be a sassy businesswoman, super chic. She got hit walking out of her office in London by a limousine. She is now a bad bitch ghost. Her name is Vivian
Oh, wow.
Dubois. And she is my ghost companion for life. Sometimes she possesses me and takes care of business for me. I like to think that HR Cameron is really Vivian Dubois possessing my body. So maybe you've encountered Vivian.
Yeah, a few times then.
Yeah, if anyone has a recollection of Alex's first episode, we went over our ill-fated relationship and the demise of our ill-fated relationship, in which HR Cameron, the famously stoic Vivian version of me, came out and had a final conversation of our relationship. But now I'm saying maybe that's not HR Cameron. Maybe that was Vivian the ghost.
I like that.
I also like to think that Vivian lingers around Dude IDK Studios in the basement where we film the podcast and is always here. But she's not a bad ghost. She's just a bad bitch.
We love that.
We love that.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I'm glad that's settled. Wow. Sorry that you get Bartholomew. Honestly, as long as he sheds some wisdom for you, if he's old, maybe he'll give you some wisdom.
I feel like maybe my ghost is just my other personalities, honestly. So maybe it's just Alex 2.0, whichever Alex is in the back seat at the moment. So that could be
Okay.
it.
Great. I have a game I want to play with you. We are playing Halloween themed games. We're still going to do Sip, Save, or Spill.
Good.
But before we do that, I have 2 Halloween themed games. One of them that we're going to play first is called Legend or Legendary.
Oh.
Now, I'm going to tell you a quick little tale or give you a quick little scenario, and I want you to tell me if you think that it's legend, it's not real, or legendary. That actually happened. Are you ready?
I'm so ready.
Okay, these are really spooky. Here's the first one. A woman named Zona Hester Shue was found dead in West Virginia in the late 1800s. Her mother claimed her ghost visited and revealed she'd been murdered. The husband was convicted, based largely on this ghost testimony.
I think it's legendary.
It's legendary.
Is it?
That's a true thing. Look up Zona Hester Shue
I love it.
in West Virginia. Okay, you're 1 for 1.
Thank you.
Are you ready for the second one?
So ready.
In the 1970s, a Colorado man was arrested for breaking into homes not to steal, but to rearrange furniture in the shape of pentagrams.
Legend.
Oh my God, I made that up today.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
That's good. You know, I'm a furniture guy, so that was just, no one would do
I
that.
feel like you would do that.
No, that has no feng shui to the flow of the space.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You
Okay.
know, I just knew.
Number 3. In 2003, a Montana family claimed their Roomba vacuum was spelling out the word murder in carpet fibers.
Where was this?
In 2003, a Montana family.
Montana. Legendary.
Legend. I made that up.
Oh, damn.
But if I could control someone else's Roomba, I would 1,000% do that to them.
I love that. I wish that was real. That would be great.
Somebody figure out a way to do that to someone this Halloween tomorrow. Okay, number 4. You're 2 for 3.
All right.
A sprawling California mansion, the Winchester Mystery House, was built with staircases to nowhere and secret rooms supposedly to confuse vengeful ghosts.
Legendary.
That's legendary. That's true. I've been there.
I feel like I've heard of that before.
I feel like it was like outside of San Francisco, because it's when my friend was stationed near San Francisco or in Vallejo, near Vallejo. Oh my God, I'm scared to. I have an itch.
Don't rub your cat nose.
Is it okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's good. It's good.
But we went to this house, and truly it is a huge mansion with staircases that lead up into thin air and doors that just like don't open. It's actually really creepy, but now you can walk through it and it's like an actual haunted house too.
That sounds fun.
No, it really is. If you're
Yeah.
ever able to visit the Winchester Mystery House in California. All right, are you ready for the last one?
Yep.
The land that is now Cheeseman Park was originally Mount Prospect Cemetery, founded in 1858. Over time, the cemetery had designated sections: Masonic, Roman Catholic, Jewish, Chinese. Some were maintained, others fell into neglect. By the late 19th century, the cemetery was largely disused, and the land was increasingly seen as valuable real estate or public space.
Legend.
It's true.
Really?
Cheeseman Park used to be a cemetery.
What? I thought there were like laws against that or something.
Mm-mm.
So there's
I'll tell you
bodies
more.
underneath?
Yeah, to this day. In 1890, Congress gave Denver permission to vacate the cemetery designation and convert the land for park use. Families were given a brief window, 90 days in some accounts, to relocate remains of loved ones, but many could not or did not. So in 1893, Denver contracted E.P. McGovern to remove about 5,000 graves. But here's where things get grisly. McGovern is accused of cutting up corpses to fit more into coffins. Some accounts claim multiple coffins per body. That must be bodies per coffin.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm dyslexic today, I guess. Bones and body parts were allegedly scattered, some graves left exposed, and there were claims that souvenir hounds showed up. The scandal was enough that McGovern was dismissed before finishing the job. Because the process was botched, not all bodies were moved. Estimates say around 2,000 bodies still rest beneath the park. In 2008 and 2010, construction and irrigation projects in and around Cheeseman Park and the adjacent Botanic Gardens uncovered human bones and coffin fragments.
Spooky.
Isn't that creepy just because Cheeseman Park is like...
That's so weird. Now whenever I'm like laying in the park, I'm going to be like...
Well, I'm literally
Hey.
thinking about how toward the end of the summer, you and me went to Cheeseman Park like at nighttime.
Yep.
And we just sat in the grass.
That's exactly what I'm picturing.
And we were probably just hovering over graves.
Yeah. Just
skin
vibing
to
out.
skin contact. Not really.
Well, that's a stretch.
Well, I mean, maybe.
That's decomposed.
Who's to say? Who's to say?
It's bone to skin.
What do you think about cemeteries?
I mean, like, I don't frequent them often.
How do you feel in a cemetery?
Actually, growing up back in Massachusetts, in my little town, there was a cemetery right down the street. So I would bike to like the center of town a lot. And a lot of times me and my friends would bike through the cemetery. It's very peaceful, unless there was like, you know, someone getting buried or a service or something, then that's a little kind of a downer on the vibe. But besides that, it was very
Funerals,
quiet.
what a buzzkill.
I know, right? Like, throw them in the incinerator.
I don't really get creeped out at cemeteries.
No.
I really never have. And a few months ago, I went to California to see my queen, Betty Who, shout out, in concert. And while I was there in Los Angeles, I told my friend Cal, I've always wanted to go visit the grave of my favorite writer. His name is Paul Monette, as listeners of the pod will know. And he's buried at Forest Lawn Memorial Park, I think is what it's called. And it's the most beautiful cemetery I've ever seen in my life. There are huge trees, sprawling hills, views of mountains in the distance. And it was honestly one of the most beautiful places I've been in forever. It's beautifully kept. I mean, celebrities are buried there. Like Brittany Murphy is buried there. I don't know why that's the celebrity who stands out to me. I know you have no idea who I'm talking about. That's very typical. But it was like the most beautiful cemetery ever. And I found his grave, but it took a long time because there are thousands of graves there. And then I like cleaned it off and I sat there and I was just like, honestly, what a great resting place.
Do you want to be buried?
I want to be cremated.
Same.
Why do you feel that way?
The concept of being buried in the ground is really gruesome. Like, throw me into the dirt and then let bugs just feast away. I hate that. Like, just cook me, turn me to ash, and sprinkle me somewhere pretty. I don't want to be sitting in the ground just rotting. And I feel like, the world is realistically too small for everyone to start going in the ground. We got to come up with something different.
I don't disagree.
Yeah.
And is there anywhere that you would want your ashes to be spread?
Oh my God, I haven't really thought.
We're asking hard-hitting questions.
Oh, wow. Well, I don't know if I've been to the place that I would want my ashes spread yet. Hopefully I have plenty more life ahead of me to explore more places. But, oh wait, I take that back. Immediately, yes, Vermont, where our camps are in the Northeast Kingdom of Vermont, middle of nowhere. It is my just happy place. It's where I feel most at peace. So I think some up there, not all of it though. I kind of want to be like dispersed. I want a little bit of me everywhere. I've been to a lot of beautiful places.
Of your ashes.
I'll give you some. Wait, you're dying before me. You're like 50 years old. Come on. I turned 31 last month.
Let's think about this critically. Maybe.
Period.
And if I die, I wouldn't mind if you had some of my ashes. So if you die first, this is a documented conversation. I'm sure your mom wouldn't disagree. I bet your mom would give me some ashes.
She probably would.
I'd probably just have to ask.
Yep.
Sorry, Lee, if you're listening to this. This is probably disturbing for you.
A little dark. You know, you can never plan ahead too soon, I think. You never know.
I mean, I'm always thinking about it, famously.
Oh. We could talk about that another time. It sounds pretty dark.
Okay. Anyways, well, it's a literal Halloween episode, if not knowing.
Yeah.
But that's okay. It's because you want to play our next Halloween game.
Yes.
Play along at home if you're listening, or in the car, or wherever. This is actually for both of us. So
good.
here's what I'm going to do. This is called Boo or Bust. Boo is good. Bust is bad. I'm going to say different Halloween items. And then on the count of 3, we're going to say boo or bust and see if we agree or disagree.
So boo is good, bust is bad.
Boo or bust.
Yep.
Okay. Let's try this with the first one. Candy corn.
I knew that was going to be the first one.
1, 2, 3.
Bust.
Ew!
I
love candy corn.
That shit is foul. It tastes like multicolored
it's so
wax.
good.
Well, it is.
I can eat it all night long. And I will get sick from it because it is literally just like corn syrup. And it does. I don't think it's wax, though.
Whatever it is.
What is candy corn?
Doesn't taste like corn.
I will be looking up what candy corn is, but I love it.
Though I did see something where actually if you arrange them, like you put them in a circle and then stack them up, it creates a corn cob.
Oh.
Crazy, right?
You heard it here first, folks. All right. Are you ready for the second one?
Ready.
Pumpkin spice lattes. 1, 2, 3.
Bust.
Boo. Are you kidding me?
This is why we didn't work.
You're saying this to be controversial.
No.
What is your reason?
It's just not good. I don't really like chai lattes. It's just spices.
It's not chai.
I know, but it's just like a spicy. I like a super sweet, not spicy type drink.
Sweet.
I'll be honest, it's been years since
I was
going to
say, you have not had a pumpkin spice latte in a long
No.
time. It's so sweet. It's so sweet that I have to ask for, like, give me just 1 pump, please. It's too much sugar. Because, I like black coffee.
Yeah.
Normally I don't like sugar. I don't like milk.
Yeah, it's not
I
for
want
me.
it to jolt me.
Yeah.
Okay. Agree to disagree.
We're
Again.
doing really well
I think we're
so
going to
far.
agree on this one.
Okay.
Haunted houses. 1, 2, 3.
Boo!
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Enough said.
Love.
Oh, we're probably going to agree on this too,
Okay.
after what you said earlier. Ouija boards. 1, 2, 3. Bust.
Boo.
No, you said...
Well, I won't
would
use it
never do it
again,
again.
but it was a life-changing experience.
Well, I would never use it because I'm not even like a hardcore, I'm not religious, but my mom always raised us to be like, if you play with the Ouija board, you're going to hell. Which is a little extreme.
It's a little extreme, but really, it's life-changing. So if you haven't used a Ouija board, try one out.
No.
Just
or
flip it over if it gets bad.
Oh my God.
That's like the thing. You have to flip it over.
Okay. Are you ready for the next one?
Mm-hmm.
Hocus Pocus. 1, 2, 3.
Boo.
Boo. Of course.
Yes.
Halloween Town. 1, 2, 3.
Boo.
Boo. Okay. I knew we would agree.
Those are our childhood. Like, those are everything.
Those are.
Yeah.
Okay. Couples costumes. 1, 2, 3.
Bust.
Don't do it.
So tacky.
Maybe I'm saying it because I'm probably just bitter. You are in a couple.
Wait,
would you, if he wanted to dress up in a couple's costume, don't even lie and say you wouldn't do it in 2 seconds.
Okay.
You 1,000% would.
Guilty. But so many of them.
I'm not gonna lie. I would do it.
When I think of a couple's costume, I think of like the classic, like a plug and an outlet. Like maybe I'm just thinking straight couples. They're not creative.
You have to be creative. Let's say that. Not.
Yep.
I don't care if you're gay, straight, bi, whatever other options exist anymore, but you have to be creative with the couple's costume. Don't be Adam and Eve.
Ugh.
Although Adam and Steve, so maybe you're right. I would be into Adam and Steve.
Okay.
Okay. Next, sexy costumes. 1, 2, 3.
Boo.
Oh,
Live your best life.
I love to see a Chippendale on Halloween.
I mean, when is the time to flaunt it?
And honestly, girls, I love seeing sexy nurses and stuff.
Yeah.
It's cute.
Yep.
And anyone is cute in a sexy costume on Halloween.
Yeah. Love.
Horror movie remakes. 1, 2, 3. Bust. Okay, you have no opinion?
I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to think of remakes.
Well, like
that I've seen.
when they remade Halloween, or when they remade Friday the 13th, or when they remade Chucky.
I never saw the remakes.
You don't watch a lot of movies.
I don't. I did just watch the last one I saw. I guess it was like a month ago now, maybe a couple weeks ago. Weapons, that was spooky, loved, but it wasn't a Halloween.
And that was original.
One. Yeah,
it
that was
wasn't
good.
a remake.
I've seen the originals of most Halloween scary movies. I haven't seen the remakes, so I'm gonna go bust because they haven't intrigued me enough to want to watch.
Okay, how about this? Hay rides. 1, 2, 3. Boo.
Boo.
Who doesn't love a hayride?
It's adorable.
Are you kidding me?
Adorable.
Okay. Apple bobbing. 1, 2, 3.
Bust.
It's gross.
It's gross, and I did it once, and I inhaled the water through my nose while I was doing it, started choking. It was at a party when I was a teenager.
It's like waterboarding.
It
First
is.
of all, it's a torture, and second of all, it's disgusting.
Yeah.
Everyone else's sweaty, salivating heads are plunging into reused water. And anyone who knows me knows I hate the concept of shared water. This is the worst possible version of that. And also, just take the apple out of I mean, where did apple bobbing come from? I don't know. Get rid of it. Bust. Next. Spirit Halloween stores. 1, 2, 3.
Bust.
Are you kidding? Why?
I feel like it's just the most generic options possible. Like, I love a good costume that someone made themselves or put their own effort into, because you can see it, it's unique, it's fun, it's quirky. If you get one in the classic plastic bag with the white hanger that's overpriced that 30,000 other people have,
okay,
lame.
That's fair. And also, I would agree that, like, because my whole thing, why I said boo, is because I was like, oh, I could look in a Spirit Halloween store forever, like a bookstore. But if we're really going to be specific, I wouldn't choose a Spirit Halloween store. I would go to a local legend like Disguises or the Wizard's Chest.
Love that place. Yes.
The Wizard's Chest on like 4th and Broadway, 5th and Broadway, I don't know, on South Broadway. Oh, I guess that's not even South Broadway. Anyway, look it up. Wizard's Chest. It's a spectacular costume store, and it's better than any Spirit Halloween store. And honestly, probably less overpriced.
I think so.
Okay. Fake cobweb decorations. 1, 2, 3. Bust. I'll tell you why. So pretty soon, our friends at home are going to meet my friend Tyler Quick, who is running for county commissioner in Westminster. And today he posted a story about fake cobwebs and how dangerous they are. If you put them outside in your bushes, it's very dangerous to birds. And fake cobwebs are fine to put inside, but if you put them outside on bushes, it's one of the top killers of birds. That makes me sad.
That makes me sad.
And I don't even like birds. I don't.
Yeah, I'm not a big bird guy, but
but I don't want to see them tangled up in the bushes outside.
In my bush. Also, have you ever tried hanging those somewhere?
It's a pain
It's
in the
a
ass.
nightmare.
I think it looks so cool, but don't put them in the bushes outside.
Yeah, no.
All right. Slasher movies. 1, 2, 3.
Boo!
What's your favorite slasher movie?
Ooh,
or your favorite killer in the movies?
Favorite killer?
Mine is Ghostface because I love Scream. Love Scream.
I love Scream. The twists, the turns, it is just crazy. Like classic Scream, hard to beat.
So you're going to copy Ghostface?
I mean, if you let me answer the
else.
question first, I would have said it, but
well,
wait, let me think of a second runner-up then.
I can give you 5 options off the top of
Do
my
that.
head.
I love that. I've got a lot.
That are not Ghostface.
Yep.
A, Chucky. B, Michael Myers. C, Jason Voorhees. D, Freddy Krueger. E, who's a good 5th one? I'm going to switch it up and say Pinhead.
Ugh. He's horrifying. I'd probably go Michael Myers.
Just the white face.
Like, he can throw me around. He a big boy.
Okay. That's enough of that. That's enough of that.
Yeah.
All right, next. Trick-or-treating as an adult. 1, 2, 3.
Bust.
Don't do it. No one thinks it's cute. It's creepy. And if you're wearing a mask, it's extra creepy.
I didn't know adults actually do that.
I hope that they don't.
That's
But
terrifying. Yeah, don't.
in case you're thinking about it, don't do it. All right, 3 more. Pumpkin carving. 1, 2, 3.
Boo!
Bust. You know why? It's messy.
When's the last time you did it?
Last year. And let me tell you something. I firmly believe the juice is rarely worth the squeeze. It's a lot of work to hollow a pumpkin out. If you have all the tools, great. Honestly, I would love it if someone hollowed out the pumpkin for me and all I had to do was carve in the pattern. That would be great. My friend Verinia had a Halloween party and she did pumpkin painting, which I liked. It also lasts longer.
They do decompose really fast, but I will say part of my answer, now that you pointed out this little detail, the last few pumpkin carving parties I've been to, they already had them gutted, cored.
Oh, okay. I would
so
like
I
that.
just did the carving, and I won first place the last 2. So maybe I'm just on running on my high right now.
Probably that.
Yeah.
What did you carve?
I actually did a mandala. I did my tattoo. It was stunning.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Yep.
All right. The Monster Mash. 1, 2, 3. Boo.
Bust.
No, you are lying.
I don't really even know what the monster
The song.
I just know the Monster Mash. Is it a dance?
Yeah, it's a song. It's just a song. It's a spooky song and it's perfect. And if you don't like it, you're crazy.
Crazy.
Bust. Alex Mezzetti. Bust. Just kidding.
That's
Here's
fine.
our last one.
Oh.
Haunted corn mazes. 1, 2, 3.
Boo!
I love a haunted corn maze.
They are everything.
Chase me with a chainsaw.
Yeah.
Please. I implore you to.
Have you done the haunted hayride, though? We talked about hayrides. The ones where they chase you around while you're on the little hay bale thing or tractor.
Oh.
Scary.
There's nowhere to run.
No.
I like that. I like that. I have never done it. I would like to do it.
Mm-hmm.
That was all of them. We
Bummer.
booed and we busted. I think
we're pretty aligned.
We're pretty aligned. We agreed on a lot of things. I think where it matters, like Hocus Pocus, Halloween Town, corn mazes, we agree.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Halloween candy before we shift into Sip, Save, or Spill?
Easy. I mean, I don't care what holiday it is. The holiday-shaped Reese's. The pumpkin-shaped Reese's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
go.
I do care what holiday it is because on Christmas, those Christmas trees look like butt plugs.
Oh, well.
Oh.
I wouldn't hate that.
Okay. Anyways.
But yeah, no. Well, the Easter egg one is probably the best. The Easter egg Reese's.
Okay, yes.
But the pumpkin,
keep it simple.
Still great. What's yours?
When I was a kid, I would always hope to God that they would give those little individual fun dips.
Ooh, you just like
since
sugar.
I was a child, my favorite candy is Fun Dip. I love the grape, the cherry, and the Raz apple. The sticks are it's all pure sugar.
Yeah.
It's all pure sugar. I've always been more of like a tangy candy person than like a chocolatey. Like, I don't care for chocolate bars, really. I have to be in the mood. I love gummy worms. I love Skittles. I love Fun Dip. I love tangy, fruity.
Yay.
Imagine that. Yeah, imagine that.
Yay.
Are you ready to play Sip, Save, or Spill? I feel like
Are we there already?
We're
oh my
already
gosh.
there. It's already that time in the show.
Let's do it.
And I know there's nothing more spooky to you than answering personal questions.
Ew, I hate that.
I know.
Yep. Heart's racing.
Well, to be fair, there's really not much we haven't discussed. So I guess it's just about how much you're willing to share on the pod. But you don't have to share anything you don't want to. And once again, we're going to play Sip, Save, or Spill however you want to play it. So whether you want to pick, you want me to pick, you want me to read first, whatever, what order we go in, it's totally up to you. The jars are right here on the table. We have the 3 categories. Of course, it goes Sip, Savor, and then Spill from most shallow to the deepest. So I'm going to let you take it from here, and I'm going to let you run the show.
We're going to work our way up. I can't remember what we did last time, to be honest.
I don't either. I don't remember what order we did.
Me either, but I let you pick them. And this time, I'm taking control of my life.
Thank God. We love to see
I've made a lot of progress in the last...
I know.
How long has it been?
Therapy's working.
Therapy.
Well, you were our series premiere guest, and we premiered on May 1st. And this is now October 30th, so almost November 1st. So almost 6 months to the day.
Wow.
You'll come back here every 6 months. I think that's a healthy dose of you.
Yeah, I got that.
For
That's
everyone.
fine. Yep. That's gone by really fast, though. That's crazy.
Yeah. No, it did fly by, but I'm very happy that you're here, to be clear.
Quick question for Mr. Podcast Host.
Sure.
How's your experience been so far on the pod? Is it everything that you dreamed of? Are there any like crazy elements you haven't anticipated that you've loved or hated? I'm curious.
You know what? I love it so much. The reason I wanted to do the first season at my house is because I didn't know if I was going to love it. And so I didn't want to drag, Dude IDK into it if I wasn't going to like it and want to stick with it. But I did realize, and I always have to thank Michael Philippi, my king and yours.
Love.
Alex loves producer Michael. Because he really wanted me to have the chance to try it and knew that I wouldn't do it and couldn't do it by myself. But I loved it so much. I feel like I got to have a different kind of conversation with people. It's interesting because the kind of conversations I have with people, like on the podcast, this is what my life is actually like. And I think you can verify this. Like if we are sitting, I very much am very similar to this in real life. I'm very nosy. I like to ask questions. I like to dig deep. But it's been interesting because some people have come on the show and they've gone deeper than I thought they would. And also, not one person has declined a sip, save, or spill question. And at this point, we are 20-ish episodes in, and we've done a lot of questions. And we've asked some hard ones. So for me, it's great. It's everything that I wanted it to be. I love that we do storytelling and connecting. I love that people seem to be comfortable with me. I love that people love listening. And my favorite compliment is, oh my gosh, when I'm listening to your podcast, I feel like I'm hanging out with you and whoever is on the show.
Oh,
I love that.
That's amazing. And it is true. I mean, I feel like you make it so personal and so comfortable that you really do feel like you're in the room, which I get awkward really easy. Look back to the beginning of this podcast. My cheeks are probably bright red. As I'm saying that, they're getting red again. But they were a second ago, so we're doing good.
You got red stuff.
Jesus. Fuck.
Okay, so
thanks, Mom.
Thank you for asking that question.
Of course.
I do like to reflect on it. I'm very grateful for it. I love being here at Dude IDK. I love working with producer Nicholas and producer Jacob. We have it made. And we have so much fun stuff ahead, too.
And I will just throw it out there real quick. This space with Dude IDK is incredible.
It is.
You are one season leveling up fast. So I'm excited to see what the future has in store. And if you need to fly me around the world to go to different sites for filming, say less.
I will keep that in mind.
Yeah.
I will say I've always wanted to buy you a ticket to Egypt, but one way.
Oh, my brother Nick, that's where he is.
Oh my God, I didn't
Love
even think
him.
about that.
Yep, he's
but
in
yeah,
Cairo.
your brother Nick is in Egypt.
Yep, go Army.
Shout out to Nick.
All right, I've got
the sip question.
Yes. Okay. Do I read it?
Why don't you?
Why not?
Are you reading it and then you're going to answer it, or you're reading it and you want me to answer it?
We'll see what the question is, and then we'll go from there.
All right, you decide.
I take life one step at a time. What's a hobby or activity you've always wanted to try? Oh, I'll go first.
Okay, yeah, please.
So this is on, I feel like everyone has the list of random things they want to do before they die. Shout out to my brother Nick. One thing he's always said he wanted to do, which is inspiring, since he was a kid, he's always said, I want to be an extra for a show. I just want to be in the background randomly so I can look back and say, look, that's me. And ever since he told me that, I was like, oh, now I have these little things that I'm like, I have to do this before I die. And one thing, like, I want to do a stand-up set sometime in my life before I die. I think I need a little more confidence, but I watch comedy all the time. I love crowd work. If people pay for you to roast them, that's my dream. Oh my God.
And you love to make people laugh.
I do love to make people laugh.
Yeah.
It's a terrifying thought of doing it, but it is a dream of mine. So that's one thing I've always wanted to try.
Okay. Producer Nick, do we do amateur nights at Dude IDK? Maybe we need to start. Yeah. Just saying. It's a possibility. It could happen right upstairs.
Oh my God, I'm already nervous.
I know.
Oh, I got to work on that.
He's
Therapy.
too scared right now. That's a good one. Wait, so has Nick been an extra on a TV show?
Not yet.
All right, well.
But there's time.
Casting agents, I'm telling you. Alex's brother, very hot.
Oh, fuck.
Sorry, I have to say
that
it. He's really hot.
That was so real.
I know. That's one of your least favorite things for me to say. But
it's okay.
That's why I say it.
It's true. He's a beautiful man.
Yes. God, it's hard for me to answer this question because most things that I've wanted to try, I've gone ahead and done it.
Yep.
But and actually, I feel like something similar came up. Was it you that this came up with last time? Oh, it was
Are you about to say sewing?
No, I'm not going to say sewing again. Okay. But I was like, I'm having deja vu.
Yeah.
Because I remember last time you said, oh, it was what's a talent you wish you had?
Oh.
And you said singing, and I was like, yeah, I also wish you had that talent.
Didn't I say invisibility at first? I was like, wait, like a superpower?
You're like a superpower, and I was like, a talent.
Mm.
All right, then you said singing, and I said sewing, and you made fun of me. But I'm not going to say that because it's not a hobby that I'm interested in any longer.
Hobby or activity?
Or activity?
Yep.
Wait, can you read the full question? I need to answer it exactly.
What is a hobby or activity you have always wanted to try?
That I've always wanted to try. Okay, so this is something I've never tried. I would love to try... I can't believe how hard this is for me, but yeah. I guess I would say I would like to try doing improv. I would like to try doing improv in an audience of nobody because I actually would be terrified to try it because I am such a planner. I've done acting. I've done, it's not being on stage that I'm scared of. I've done everything you can do on stage, but I've never done improv.
Improv would be so much fun.
It'd be
I
terrifying.
feel like that's similar to doing like stand-up.
It kind of is. Oh my God. Should we put on a show?
Get your own ideas.
Okay.
Oh, I would love that. Let's do that.
Okay.
Yes. All right. What do I do with this now? Do I put it back in the jar?
No.
Okay.
Put it off to the side and you can keep it, but you cannot put it back in the jar.
Forever and ever.
Yeah. Put it in your pocket. And so now we're going to move on to savor.
Sip, savor, spill. Yes. All right.
Okay.
And I'm picking again.
Okay. And read it.
Well, yeah. I wasn't going to telepathically describe it.
Well, I'm saying just pick it and read it.
What advice? You spelled it advice wrong.
I
but
didn't do that. That's Zach's handwriting. He did that.
Zach,
don't make fun
of. You spelled it correctly.
Don't. Okay.
What advice would you give your teenage self? Oh,
I would love to know your answer to this.
Oh my God. I feel like my answer is going to be so basic. And now that I'm in my prime at 31, like, it makes sense when everyone tells you this as a kid. What advice would you give your teenage self? Stop giving a fuck what people think about you. I say that as if I've learned that lesson, still working on it, but especially as a teenager, like, before I came out at 14. Not intentionally.
No, not intentionally.
Kind of got... Anyway, even before that, even after that, I remember I always, like, thought to myself, why me? Like, why am I so different? Why can't I just be normal? Like, I'm never going to fit in because I'm just so different. And now I love the fact that I'm gay. Love it. And the people I've met and like creative relationships with that have had similar experiences to me have just helped kind of teach me and I guess reassure me that I am loved for who I am.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm weird. I am so strange and quirky. I will make just random noises. I think that's like some of the stuff going on up here, mental health, but
Can confirm.
yeah, I always just thought I was just weird and different. So, little teenage Alex, just be you and start loving the fact that you're gay because you will eventually. And I can't imagine being any different than I am. So,
Oh, how nice.
that was really empowering. Oh my God.
That was.
Wow.
Wow. All the little gay closet cases right
Wow.
now are bursting out of the closet.
Yay.
Wow.
Do you need me to read it to you again?
Yeah, why don't you?
Okay. What advice would you give your teenage self?
You know what is so funny? A lot of people say the advice that you said, and I totally get why. But I never wasn't myself. And I'm not saying that as like to brag. I'm saying that because I feel like I didn't have a choice. I didn't come out until I was 16, but even before that, I couldn't help but be the way I am. And I never tried not to. Like, I never dated a girl. I never said that I liked girls. I, for a moment, had a confusing time where I did think I thought I liked a girl, which...
Really?
Yeah.
When was this?
9th grade. I very much was convinced that I had a crush on a girl named Lorena. Lorena Alcantar, wherever you are right now, girl. You had me questioning. But I never, like, if anything I ever wanted to do, I did it. And as much as I have criticized my mother throughout my life for errors in judgment on her part, one thing that she always told us was, like, whoever you are, be that. Since I was, like, a child.
Yep.
And she would always say, as long as you're an asset to society, which is kind of a weird thing to tell a kid. But
Yep.
she would be like, I don't care. I don't care who you come home with. I don't care how you dress. I don't care. Just be good. So I'm trying to think back, like, when I was a teenager, I think I was so morbidly depressed that I would tell myself, oh my God. And this is also basic advice that a lot of people say, but I would genuinely sit myself down and just be like, it gets so much better. It gets so much better, not because I am any more myself than I was, but it's because I'm so much more confident in my voice. I'm more confident in my ideas. I'm more confident in what I believe. I had such like a religious crisis as a teenager. And in my gut, I never liked it. I never liked being religious. I will say, and I'm sure this will surprise some people, especially in my family, it never felt good to me. But I was so committed to it, and it's because I didn't feel confident in my own convictions enough to say, like, this isn't for me. Until a certain point in which my pastor basically said gay people are going to hell, and then I was like, I've had enough. I'm leaving. But I would have done that so much sooner. I would have come out sooner. I would have embraced. I guess it isn't too different from yours.
No.
You will start to love all these things that you're unsure about.
Yep.
And I would tell myself, you can get everything that you want. I mean, every big thing that I wanted as a teenager, I ended up getting. I just wanted to live comfortably. I wanted to have my friends. I wanted to have my family. I wanted to live in the city. I wanted to drive a car that was like a black or gray car. Like everything that if I could have listed out, and I just didn't ever think I could get it because I didn't think I was smart enough or whatever. But I would have been like, you can do that.
You got this.
You got this, girl. You're going to be fine.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. I spent so much time worrying, I guess I could say. I spent so much time worrying and being depressed about stuff that didn't matter. And so that is actually, and I think I've told you this, one of the things I tell myself all the time is, a year from now, this will be a year ago.
You tell me that a lot.
I've told you that in crisis. I've told you
Oh,
that on a random Sunday. I say, that
yes.
is a Cameron saying that I say almost as much as I say, and just like that. A year from now, this will be a year ago. If you're stressed about something, I really implore you to ask yourself, will this matter a year from now? In most cases, no. Sometimes you can even say a week from now, this will
I
be a
was
week
just thinking
ago,
that. Yep.
and it will be done. So this is why I don't get nervous. That's honestly how I beat stage fright. I'm never nervous to go on stage because I always think to myself, in 2 hours, this will be over.
That's a great mindset to have. And every time you've said it to me, I mean, when it's during like a crisis, I'm like, fuck you. I'm going to feel this forever.
Yeah, you sure
And
do.
then 1 week goes by and I'm like, he was fucking right. Like, why did I overthink?
And then you're like, wait, what was I crying about last weekend? Do you remember?
Don't remember
And I'm like,
him.
honestly, no, do you?
Yeah.
And you're like, no.
Nope.
So yeah, maybe that's what I would say.
I like that.
In 15 years, you're going to be living your best life and you're going to have your own podcast and you're going to be the icon that you hope to be.
Wow. Pop off. And just to add on to mine, because it's what I live by for the last like 5 years, I wish I told little old Alex, get comfortable being uncomfortable. Same concept, but I tell myself that daily. And in my mind, like, there is no growth when you're stagnant or comfortable. You stay in your routine, you keep doing what you're doing, you're not growing, you're settling. So get comfortable being uncomfortable. That's how you step outside your boundaries. You shake a hand you were nervous to shake, and it opens up doors. That's when I went back to college. I started telling myself that, and then I networked like crazy and met people I never thought I would. And yeah, look at us now.
If there's one thing he can do, it's network.
I can.
And you do.
And I do. I love a good schmooze.
Yeah, you do. It worked on me. I can't judge ya.
Yep. Look at us now.
All right. Okay. That was really good.
That was a really good one.
That was only the savor. We still have to do our spill. I'm kind of nervous.
I'm not, because you know what I've always said? In 1 hour, this will only be 1 hour ago. So there's no reason.
Okay, great.
All right, I'm saving this one too.
Save all of them.
I might frame these.
You should, honestly.
All right.
Okay.
Spill.
It's time to spill, Mr. Mezzetti. Oh, God.
Oh, God, I can't get one.
Oh, God.
Oh, this one just called to me.
Oh, is that a little one? That might be one that I wrote today.
It is a little one.
Oh, I think I wrote that today. Let's see what it is.
Oh, God. Growing up.
Yep.
When did you feel most different from other kids? I feel like I kind of just answered this in my last one, but I can expand on it a bit more.
Expand on it a bit more. And
yeah.
And we can do another one too.
Love.
Okay, but expand on that one still.
So one more time. Growing up, when did you feel most different from other kids?
Yeah, you can definitely expand on that, because specifically, when did you feel like, what's a time you felt different from other kids? Do you have like a specific time that comes to mind when you think of when you just felt like you did not belong?
Like quite a few times like that, but one just like comes to the forefront. I remember the moment that I realized I was gay, and like I can picture the whole setting. There's this place in like upstate New York called the Finger Lakes. Beautiful bunch of lakes, and our family, I don't even remember what family it was now. They must have been pretty distant, but had a camp on the lake, and we went up there in the summer. And I remember I had a crush on this guy, Adam Rodnott.
Oh, shout out.
Name drop. But I never really knew what it was.
Okay.
And this was probably like 12 years old or something. I guess it kind of clicked for me pretty early. But I remember sitting as the sun was going down over the water. Everyone was like inside finishing dinner, and I just went and sat on the back porch, looked out at the water on this cute little cocoon swing thing that was very comfy.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember I was like, wait, I think I want to be his friend, but not because I want to be his friend. I think I have a crush on him, and he's a boy.
Wait, how old were you?
I was probably like 12, maybe 11.
Okay.
Because I
That
came out at
tracks.
14, and
Yeah.
like I knew for a little while what
Yeah.
I was doing at that point.
Yeah.
But yeah, in that moment, it totally hit me of like a whoa. There are some guys that I interact with that I don't want to be their friend. I have a crush on them. And that was terrifying. I remember I sat there and started bawling my eyes out because I was like, oh my God, no. Like, I can think of like the jokes, the comments that people were already making at that age about people that were gay. And I was like, wait, shit, that's me. Oh God, bury it, hide. I didn't do that for long, but wait, when did you feel most different from other kids? And then part of that too, I think it kind of helped me become a bit of a chameleon. Like growing up, I was friends with a lot of different groups of people. I hung out with a lot of the preppy girls. That's my sleepovers were the girlies.
Didn't we all?
But then after school, I would play Xbox with all the bros. So like I would spend time with the girls. I would play video games with the bros. I would go to parties with everyone. Like I would talk to the nerds. So I guess like looking back, I loved that. And in the moment, I loved that. But I did kind of feel different because I was like, I don't feel like I have my clique or my group.
Oh.
Like, I feel like wow, I never realized it till right
friend to
now.
many is a friend to none.
Wow, it was me just acclimating to my environment and becoming who the people around me needed me to be. I still do that. Still
We're
working on
making
it.
Epiphanies, discoveries
Wow.
here on the Kameron Show.
But I love that. It's draining, and sometimes it makes me forget who I actually am because I just inherently become what the environment around me needs me to be.
Mm-hmm.
So I always felt kind of different in that sense, that I don't necessarily know where I belong because I don't know who I am. But at this point in my life, it's been amazing. I've met so many different people because of that, and because of, being able to read others so well. I'm gonna let you answer though. I feel like that was pretty decent.
Well, I like your answer because it does go to show it doesn't have to be a bad thing to feel different from other people. Because the first thing that came to my mind, I mean, obviously, I often felt different from other boys. I always only played with girls. In fact, one of my favorite memories, if friends of the pod remember last season, I had my friend Julia and her wife Anne on the show, whom you love.
Love
You
them.
love them both.
Yep.
We all love them both. But Julia and I have been friends since we were 10 years old in 5th grade. And she very much only liked playing with the boys. And I always hung out with the girls. And so Julia was the one girl who was always playing football during recess with the boys. And I was the one boy who was sitting with all the girls on the sidelines. And all of the boys and Julia would throw their coats on me. And they called me the coat hanger. And truth be told, I didn't hate it. I loved it. Because I was like, my role is the coat hanger. Nobody else is the coat hanger. That's my thing. And I didn't care if they thought it was good or thought it was bad, because all I cared about is that I was unique. I didn't care. So I think maybe that is when I felt the most different, is when, like, another time, I must have been turning 7 or something. I wanted the Celine Dion tape, because I had a tape player, the Let's Talk About Love album from 97, which is like My Heart Will Go On is on there. Like, it is her biggest album. And when it came out, Titanic was huge. I was obsessed. And I was so excited because for my birthday, I got the tape. And I was so excited to tell all my friends, but half the people at my house were boys and they did not give a shit. And also, most of the girls were like, Celine Dion, we're 6 years old, 7 years old. So these are all times where I felt different, but that didn't feel bad though. I was just like, oh, they're all dumb and I'm superior. And that's truly how I felt. And maybe that's not a good thing, but it worked out for me in the long run.
It kind of goes with the last answer that you had. You've
It
always
kinda
felt
does.
comfortable being yourself, whether it's a coat hanger or
Yeah.
yeah.
I think that it was still scary at times for sure. Like, if you read the book, you will know. I very many times was like, oh my God, this is overwhelming. But I was never scared of who I was.
Love that.
Do you want to do one more?
Can we do one
Kinda
more?
quick, but yeah.
Kind of quick. Okay. Won't go as lengthy. All right. Saving one more spill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't look, but try to pick a small one because I did them today and I liked them. I became inspired. I did not even get them from ChatGPT.
Is this small?
In fact, yeah, it is.
In
fact, I thought of them very quickly because it was like right before I went to go pick you up. I was like, oh, I'm going to add questions to the jars.
That's why it's hard to read. Wait, is this? I haven't read it yet. Or is that Zach's handwriting? Or is
No, it is Zach's, but let's do it.
Okay. Who do you miss? And what would you say to them now?
Wow. How fitting to end Halloween episode with a ghost story.
Wow. Wait, does miss have to mean someone that's dead?
No, it doesn't have to mean someone who's dead. It could just
Um,
be someone that you miss. Which, oh God, that's really hard for me, actually. Something about me, I don't miss people, really. I unfortunately, I will tell you, I miss people if I'm thinking about them and I'm like looking through pictures or something, but I am so constantly moving. I don't have the chance to miss people often. And so it's like out of sight, out of mind.
And for you, normally if someone's out of the picture, they might be out for a reason for the most part. So you're like, I don't miss them.
Exactly
Fuck
what
outta
it
here.
is. And I intentionally fill the space, which is probably not always healthy. But you know, if someone moves away, I miss them.
Yeah.
Like when Mackenzie, my friend Mackenzie, who was on the show, she lives in Philadelphia. I miss her because I feel like should be here. When Mariah was living in California. But God, I don't know, like a central person. Who's yours?
There's two.
Okay.
But they kind of go hand in hand. Well, sort of. My Gampy, my grandfather, my mom's father, this is a spill, gets a little darker. He committed suicide when I was just a little kid. I don't even remember how old I was, but like the whole thing was just a blur of what happened and I didn't find out for years. And then also my uncle Jimmy, my dad's brother, also committed suicide, but when I was 18. I was never, my uncle Jimmy, I was never really that close with. He's like your like Guido, Italian, super macho dude. And I was always intimidated by him. And I remember one of the last conversations I had with him, we were like sitting at the bar like in our house in Vermont. And I was so scared for him to ever find out I was gay. And it was just him and I at the end of the night having a cocktail. And he was like, Alex, I just want you to know, like, if anyone tries to fuck with you, I will take them out. Like, you don't have anything to worry about. Like, I am here for you. I've got your back. And my grandfather, I don't really remember any conversations with him, but I think the reason I miss them and they come to mind first is a lot of the struggles that I have in my life. I recognize that they had similar struggles,
Mm-hmm.
but they never talked to anyone about them,
Mm-hmm.
and they never really knew what was going on. And they just dealt with it. They faced it day in and day out. And I have a lot of challenges that I face every day, but I've learned to talk to people,
Mm-hmm.
use my resources, friends, family, therapy, whatever it may be, and it's helped so much. So I think the thing that I would say to both of them is just talk to me. Talk to your daughter, talk to your wife, talk to your family, anyone. Just talk. No one needs to hide those types of things and internalize them to a point where you just feel like the only option is to give up, in a sense. Um, yeah,
Oh my God, I love that.
yeah,
No, that's a good way to answer that question.
that was good.
You know what's so interesting? So you're
Mm,
talking about people in your family who've passed away, and I was like, wow, I wrote a whole book about my cousin who died and grieving that, and
mm,
yet I wouldn't answer the question with him, which I think is so weird because I think if you had asked me this question 2 years ago, I would have been like, oh, I would talk to Wedo for sure, and I would have one last conversation. But I think because I wrote that book, I don't feel that way anymore. Maybe
mm.
I
Yep.
feel like I got closure from that. But then I started thinking like, well, would I want to talk to someone who's passed away? And actually, I think I would talk. Wait, what is the question?
Yes. Who do you miss and what would you say to them now?
Okay, I miss my grandma, who my mom's mom, my grandma Juana, and I would say to her, thank you for being my image of calm.
Mm,
So every time, like I've been in therapy for a long time. I'm going on 8 years with my queen Nicole, and whenever we do some kind of exercise where I have to picture a calm place, I always think of my grandma's house. It never changes. All of the other things that she tells me to picture change, but always, 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 when I think of a calm place, I think of my grandma's, and it's because she treated me so well. She had a lot of grandkids, but I will say very plainly, I know I was one of her favorites out of the 36. I'm sorry to my cousins, but I definitely was up there. And she treated me like a prince. Let me watch her stories with her, which is where I got my love of soap operas. She knew that I only liked eating bacon in the morning, so she made a shit ton of bacon. She knew that I liked fresh tortillas with it, so she made them. I mean, she did that out of pure love. And it was so calming, and I always looked forward to it. And also, she lived in the middle of nowhere, and she was iconic. And so I would just tell her thank you. It's amazing to me that that's really the only thing I can picture when I think of calm in like the longevity of my life that has never changed.
that's got to feel good, though. You always have that
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
stable place to tap back into.
Yeah.
Yep. We all need that.
Yes.
It's life. She gets crazy.
She gets crazy,
Ugh.
especially when there's a full moon on All Hallows Eve. I don't know if there's a full moon tonight. I don't know. We'll have to look at the forecast.
I did hear that Halloween is like the first full moon, or no, it's like, I don't know, the first Friday the 13th in 666 years or something. I don't know, that could have been fake, but like the stars are anti-aligned. It's going to get spooky.
Just say it with conviction, somebody will believe it.
Yeah,
That's what I've learned in my life.
true. Halloween is the first Friday the 13th in 666 years. Believe it or believe it.
What's really crazy is that Halloween doesn't fall on the 13th. It falls on the 31st.
Wait, what the fuck?
I just really wanted you to say it with conviction. All right, Alex, do you have a message to leave with our friends before we go and wish them a happy Halloween?
Yeah, tacky, but like be you. Get slutty if you want on Halloween.
Oh,
Get
yeah.
weird.
Responsibly.
Just responsibly. Do not drink and drive. That's
No,
stupid.
don't do it.
But have fun. Be you.
Yeah.
And don't give a fuck what other people think.
And also, it's Halloween, so be whoever you want.
Yeah.
But be you on every other day of the year. All right.
Yeah, true.
Thank you for coming back. You are our first returning guest from season 1. And you have to come back every season and haunt me, preferably for our Halloween episode.
I love that. Next year, we're bobbing for apples.
Absolutely not. All right, friends, as always, live your best life. Don't be a dick. I love you. Goodbye.